My favorite albums of 2024. I've been working on this for over a month. It has been extremely difficult. I bought 43 new albums this year. Music that was just put out this year, not reissues or anything. I'll do something on probably those later. But this is just new music that came out. And it was an incredible year. But I bought a lot of new music because of videos by what many of you have done. From your recommendations, I have bought a lot of records from record clubs like Fuzz Club and a few others. I got more new albums, so a variety of different things that brought in some more. But this year was just incredible, the music that came out, and not just in the U.S., from around the world. And you're going to see when I show what I have here, this truly is music from around the world that was being produced. And I might have every continent listed. No, I didn't get anything from South America new this year, so a little disappointing. So for those in South America, you know what? Speak up, tell me what I should have bought, and that's fine. So I started with 10, then I went to 12, then I went to 15. I wound up with 16 because I found one that I forgot. It didn't get listed in Discogs. Oh, damn it. And I'd seen it on the Vinyl Douche's countdown. Quite a few of these are from, what Sam, the Vinyl Douche, has recommended. That, because I have a similar taste of music to what he has. A lot of independent, a lot of these are independent or indie bands. So really good stuff. And let's show them. So number 16, the Motorist. Group out of Canada. Just phenomenal jangle pop. Great stuff, great harmonies. It's well put together, fairly sunshiny, feel-good type music. Really interesting stuff. These guys really know how to just blend the voices and just put out extremely catchy music. Out of Canada, the Motorist, and the name of the album, Touched by the Stuff. Touched by the Stuff. Well worth checking out. This thing was really great listen. Number 15, one of my most highly anticipated albums of the year, The Crows. I had bought their previous album and was blown away. I bought it from a recommendation from one of you. And I was just like, wow, this is great. So when I heard this was coming out, I was all excited. This is a harder rock sound, I felt, than the first one. The first one I thought had a little more of a punkier edge to it, but just excellent rock music out of the UK. And I just, wow. It's not The Crows, it is Crows. Crows. And the name of the album, you would think I'd have these all down, but I don't. Reason Enough. And yeah, for those of you, if you like your hard rock, you really won't go wrong with this thing. It really is fantastic. And it even came in colored vinyl, I think. What do we get here on colored vinyl? Beautiful red. In fact, the Motorist came in. I had to put all these way back in the sleeves. That's why they're in sleeves, is I'm too lazy to do it. Look at that. So we got a lot of nice color going on. I guess for everyone here, I'll show you the colored vinyl just to show I'm not super lazy. Okay, so now let's go over to the south, to Asia. And we have, oh my God, Kana Birbud Manalam. I just recently got this. I had special ordered it. Recommendation, Michael Christensen, coming out in Guru Brain label I love. And this is fantastic. It's psych out of Thailand. It rocks. The vocals are great. It is just so much dang fun coming out of this album. Great synthesizers happening, and yeah, phenomenal stuff. By the way, I have attached, there's a playlist. It's a playlist, favorite albums of 2024. And I have samples, so actually full songs from all these albums. I got to add the Motorist yet. I just added that one in. But you can get a listen to all of this. There'll be videos. Some of them I don't have videos of, but you can hear what some of this music sounds like. But this was just such a great fun stuff coming out. Kind of psyched from Thailand, but yeah, it sounds just so refreshing. So yeah, Kama Beer Bood. Fun stuff. So brings us down to there where we go. I'm trying to get this. This is not going to work out well for me. Okay, number 16, 15, 14, 13. Number 13 on black vinyl. AJ Lee and Blue Summit, City of Glass. Now, I received this from John Digital Gramophone. And this is bluegrass. And I absolutely love this album. I couldn't stop playing it. Their harmonies are so good. It's so well put together. You know, AJ Lee's female singer, but everybody sings in this, and they take turns singing in different songs. You know, Seaside Song, All I Know, just incredible. Bakersfield Clay. Wonderful music, well done by this band. It makes you, it's exciting to hear what's coming out of bluegrass. There's just some wonderful stuff. You know, I do have, you know, the latest Billy Strings album there. It didn't make my top 16, but this one did, and really good. I got to tell you, with these albums, there's not a stinker in there, none. Which at the start I showed you what didn't make. Okay, so that was 13. I'll probably lose track. 12, Fuzz Club, Black Doldrums. This is dark. It's like Joy. It's like a darker Joy Division. It was so interesting. And it's all pretty pink. So dark music for in a beautiful, colorful, happy type vinyl. Three-piece band. I believe they're out of the UK. Just incredible. Oh, 312 out of 350. How about that? Like that means a lot. But yeah, this album I played over and over. It has such a vibe to it. It does have this dark, definite Joy Division feel. So that'd be number 12. Number 11. Second album from this group, and it is a favorite group, First Boy on the Moon. This came out at the beginning of the year, and I mean, I absolutely love this album. I'm going to say that about every one of them. That's why they're here. Cyber Girl is the name of this album. Again, most of these are available on Bandcamp. Some you can find in other places, but check Bandcamp. I know for Cyber Girl, that's what you're going to find. Stunning artwork, such songs as Cyber Girl, Taste the Rainbow, Fun in the City, Dreamer. It is just super stuff. Again, now First Boy on the Moon has not gone wrong with their two albums. David Pedrosa, this is out of Sweden. David's from the US, but he lives in Sweden, so the group's from Sweden, and just, it's catchy. It's catchy pop music with an 80s vibe feel. Definitely an 80s feel. Well worth looking into. First Boy on the Moon, Cyber Girl. And this is beautiful. Okay, I believe that brings me to number 10. This is on a lot of people's top. I won't show you. My vinyl's black, so you don't need to see it. But The Cure. And The Cure, and it is songs of Lost World. I was hesitant to buy this because it's, again, are they going to disappoint me? Is it not going to be that great? But I was listening to samples. I listened to everyone ooh and ah about it. And, you know, it had me curious. And so I finally bought it. And I really like this. I just thought it was a great return to form. Everyone's saying that. You've heard it all. You know, this is on so many best of lists, but it was well done. Robert Smith did a great job. It's good to hear his vocals. He looks scary as hell, you know, still, but that's okay. You know, for my age, and yeah, you know, sometimes, well, he's a rock and roller, but this this was an extremely enjoyable album. Really liked it. The Cure. If you haven't got it yet and you're not sure, Songs of Lost World, I would recommend it. Really nice. Available everywhere. Brings us to number 9. Nice Biscuit, SOS, out of Australia. So that last one's UK. Now we're back to Australia. FunPsychic, dream pop. 2 girls do the vocals. Very much has a great pop feel to it. But they just sound, their harmonies are so well done. And it's catchy as all get out. I mean, I couldn't get enough of this thing. Super cool vinyl on there. It's a 236 out of 350. Boy, everything's limited and on there, handwritten. But yeah, the ladies do a great job with this. Australia continues to put out good music. I got another Australian album in here, but I just thought this is catchy. It's captivating. It's interesting. Well worth a listen to. Again, I have a playlist. Take a look. There's some of their videos on there. They have kind of strange videos, but love this album to death. I loved it so much I had 3 copies. Yeah, that was a boo-boo, but that's okay. Okay, that brings us down to number 8. This was one of my biggest surprises of the year. Black Crowes. Haven't thought about Black Crowes forever. And I heard some of this and go, holy crap. That sounds like the very first Black Crowes. This sounds like early Black Crowes when they really rocked hard. I got a hype sticker there in the way. And it was. This is good. This is, you know what? I love their first album. Possibly like their second album. Then I kind of got whatever with them. Maybe the brothers were fighting too much. I don't know. Maybe that was hurting their music, possibly. All I can say is, you like rock and roll, you like it with some southern tinge to it, you will not go wrong. Happiness Bastard. That is just great. Happiness Bastards. Hey, John Digital Gramophone, you had Sad Bastard. We need a Happiest Bastard video tag now. Wonderful from the Black Crowes. Very, very good music. That 8? I think so. I probably lost track. That's all right. Which would put this as number 7. Out of Canada again. Ducks Limited, Harm's Way. The last one's from the U.S. Just so you know, I do have U.S. bands. Wow, Jangle Pop Extraordinaire. This second album I've gotten from Ducks Limited. Off of clear vinyl there. Super catchy. Very, very, very jangly. Great harmonies. Just fun listen. And you can't help but smile when you put this on. It just puts you in a good mood. It has such a wonderful sound to it. So well put together. And it's just made to uplift your spirits. They could probably be singing about, the world just blowing up tomorrow, but it would sound so darn happy. You go, well, okay, we're going to all go die, but we're going to be happy about it. Great music from Ducks Limited. If you love any kind of jangle pop whatsoever, this was like one of the best of the year. So, number 6, some hard rock out of Denmark. Lutsuit. Wow. And I forget. Jacob, my friend out of there, told me how to say their name, the name of the album. I just know it's Lutsuit, and I can't remember what he said. This just rips up the speakers. It is a rocking hard, very good album. Man, my second album from Lutsuit, I'm a big fan of their lead singer, Ulf Lorenzen, and he did not disappoint with this. This was another highly anticipated album for me this year. Couldn't wait for this thing to come out, and it just makes you want to rock. It's like being there in a little club, just listening to these guys, and they're just fantastic. It's sung in Danish. It doesn't matter. It's great. Lutsuit, number 6. Number 5, recommended by a viewer like you. High Vis. Man, guided tour. I just recently got this. This is just punk, post-punk type stuff. Rocks your socks off. It sounded so fantastic. Kind of smoky vinyl there. It says, continue to defy the boundaries on their third album. And contemporary guitar music and hardcore grit. Street punk, jangly indie sneer, and heavy alt baggy rhythms, pirate radio beats, and spoken word. All I can tell you is this is phenomenal. Anybody's bought this, they just rave about this album. Well worth it into. Out of the UK, high vis, guided tours. Wonderful stuff. Okay, number 4. Let's head back down under to Australia. And here's another out of Fuzz Club. Blew me away. Orb, O-R-B, Tell 'em and Bend. Psyche, post-punky, little dark at times, but incredible music. Wow. An album that has been on the turntable again and again and again. 450 out of 500. Fuzz Club's really big into, writing in the numbers, which is cool. I like that. This is just, again, fantastic music coming out of Australia. I know Ben Rankin, a.k.a. Mike down there, he put this high up too. I don't think he gave it number 1, but then I didn't either. But really fun stuff out of the Fuzz Club once again. Just wonderful psych music, but so much more added to it. Orb, Tell 'em, Bend. Well worth a listen. Again, playlist is on here. Check out some of these. You just might love what you hear. To number 3. Album that one of my most played albums of the year, The Gluts. Bang. Man. Kadagi. It just rocks. These guys are out of Milan, Italy. So now we're over in Italy. I said we're trying to keep, we're going everywhere this year because music was fantastic around the whole world. It's not just a US, UK thing. There's so much good stuff going. You just have to find it. This, again, out of Fuzz Club. We have Pink. Seems to be big. So these guys are hard rockers, kind of punk, post-punk. Because I wouldn't put them just as punk. They're not. They're very hard rockers, though. And they just come at you, and they're going to pound you into submission. This is a tour de force of really hard rocking with a really punky edge to it. Song after song on here, just a fun listen. Well worth looking into. The Gluts, Kadagi. Now when you put in Gluts, be careful. You're going to get all kinds of different things. So, but this is great stuff. And I've become a big Gluts fan, and I have a few more of their albums. Not always easy to get. Puts us number 2. So we're going down to Africa for number 2. Madu Maktar. Guy can't do no wrong by me. In fact, I'm waiting. I ordered up some of these albums to send to people. Desert Blues. Desert Blues done in the finest way. He tours a lot. Again, Tinarwan and is I believe the language. No, it's not. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really sing in English a lot, but it's the groove that those guitars lay down. He's a great soloist, but it's the desert blues groove. And it's just, it's hypnotic. It like puts you into a trance, and that's what it's about. With the percussion and everything else going on with it, you get into this trance-like thing, and then he just takes off with the guitar. And, you can see the darkness about this album. Funeral for Justice. Here we got, like a vulture coming down. you know, casket, blood everywhere, birds drinking up the blood, because it's about the revolutions that are going on, you know, in Africa right now. It's not good. But my dude Matari sings about this, but it's great. So, #1 album of the year, and they're from the US. Down in Austin, Texas, Blushing. This caught me off guard. I didn't know what to expect from this. I had seen something. I ordered it off. I pre-ordered it off Bandcamp, as a matter of fact. But this is my second one, because I actually went, it's one of the few concerts I saw, but I went and saw these guys in concert in a small club here. Loved it. Shoegaze. Shoegaze with a dream pop. 2 females, 2 males, their husbands and wives. And they they do such great sounding shoegaze. It really is good. But these ladies, their vocals blend and they harmonize to almost like a dream pop type feel to them. This is my most played album of the year, by far. I can't get enough of it. Every song is great to me. I do love shoegaze a lot. And the way their vocals blend just makes it sound really, really good. For a 4-piece band, they have power. They have a lot of power. And I'm looking forward to see what else they come out with. So my #1 for the year, Blushing. And the name of the album, I should say, is Sugarcoat. Sugarcoat is the name of the album from Blushing. So there we have my picks for the year. This was a fantastic year of music. I cannot believe how much new music I picked up from a lot of different groups from around the world. But that's the thing. Music, there's so much great music out there. Just have to keep exploring and finding it. We only have so much money. I don't plan to buy that much new music next year, but easier said than done, because of all the great videos, recommendations, and things like that. Maybe I should just download more. But thank you for watching this. I'll have another one coming of some of my greatest picks of the year of some really cool stuff. But thanks, everyone. Have yourself, it's almost there, a Happy New Year.